Guys, welcome back to the 12 Days of Foundation, day number 2. I am reviewing 12 foundations in 12 days, and I'm doing a giveaway every single day. So the giveaway will be listed and linked down below with more information. Be sure to subscribe. I will have day 1 linked down below. Today I'm going to be reviewing a new foundation from Huda Beauty, and as always, I will be doing before and after, flash photo test, show you how it looks in natural light, how it looks at the end of the day, and if you want to be a little bit of a skipper, go ahead and check out the timestamps down below, along with a blog post that compares this to a few other foundations if you are trying to find your match. I think that's everything. Let's go ahead and get started. So this is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter, this is a long name, Faux Filter Skin Finish Buildable Coverage Foundation Stick. It retails for $39 American, $51 Canadian. You're getting 12.5 grams in here, which is a decent size for a stick foundation. The packaging is fine. It has, I kind of like that it comes with this diamond shape. Something about that is kind of nice and interesting. I'm not like, I don't know. For some reason, I don't actually love the packaging. I don't think it looks that sleek. So maybe it's the clear bit on top, but really not a big deal. I did review the original Huda Beauty foundation. I will link that down below if you want to compare. I haven't actually worn that in a while because I decluttered it. We'll talk about that in a minute. And I'm going to be wearing the shade Churro 415N. I can't remember if this is one of the new shades. This is a different shade to what I wore in the liquid foundation review because I thought that that one was maybe a little bit more yellow. I definitely have learned since then that I'm more neutral. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my face because I do feel like that is sort of necessary with this foundation, and I will be right back for application. For my primer today, if you're curious, I did use the NYX Bear With Me Hydrating Jelly Primer because Huda Beauty did come out with a jelly primer. I was tempted to purchase it, but then I was like, oh, I have so many freaking primers as is. So I'm going to go ahead and just draw this directly on my face. It says that it has a natural finish and it can be full to light coverage depending on how much you put on. And it says that it is cruelty-free as well. I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with a brush. You know, I'm not much of a brush gal, but this is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, which I really like with this foundation and with stick foundations in general. I will say that this foundation, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's as glidey and blendable as I would like it to be. Like when I think of, I feel like the MAC stick foundation, the ColourPop stick foundation, they kind of glide and blend a little bit easier to me. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It says it's a natural finish as well, and it's good for normal, dry, combo, and oily. It's also, forgot what I was going to say, fragrance free, which for me, I am not, I'm going to put just a little bit more on, just build it up on my cheeks. I am not the type of person who is bothered about fragrance in skincare, in makeup, unless I don't like the scent. And the scent of that foundation, the original liquid, was so bad. But again, I can get past that if it dissipates. But like, I remember walking around feeling like I used a perfume as a setting spray, and that was just unbearable. I could smell it for like an hour or two, and it was so perfumey and it was brutal. So this is fragrance free. So I think they took that feedback, which is great. You can see it blends out pretty easily. Not like as easy as possible, but the primer definitely helps. You could always put down a setting spray, or if you just put your moisturizer on, it might be easier. I don't think it's impossible to work without a primer, but it does work better in my opinion. But it does have that kind of nice natural finish, and I do like this shade quite a bit. I'm just gonna draw it on over here. I feel like I try not to watch foundation reviews unless I'm trying to figure out my shade. I don't know why. It doesn't matter, like just because someone else likes it doesn't mean I'm gonna like it, but for whatever reason I'm just like, you know, I just don't watch foundation reviews often. But I feel like I saw a lot of good stuff about this, just in general on like Twitter and Instagram and stuff. I had high hopes. I haven't tried a lot from Huda Beauty. A lot has like really intrigued me. But I think the only thing I really bought from Huda was that original foundation. Did I get a mini palette? I might have bought a mini palette and then like never used it. That sounds like me. That warm toned one. And I have one of the strobe lip glosses. Like lots of the lipsticks and stuff look beautiful, but I don't know why. I don't know. The brand, something is little to me. Not enough that I fully won't purchase, but just enough that I'm kind of like, I'm not dying to try it. And I was curious to try this foundation because I was getting a lot of requests, and I do like a stick. I'll link some of my stick reviews down below. So I think this has a really beautiful finish. I really like the shade. It's definitely, like, I'm just looking in the viewfinder there, but I feel like you can see, I would say it's almost a little glowy over natural. Like, I'm definitely a little bit shiny, but it feels quite secure on the face, a little smidge tacky. It also says that it's transfer proof, waterproof, humidity proof, sweat resistance, natural filtered finish, whether you're doing light or full. Swipe it on, set it, and forget it for the rest of the day. So I'm definitely going to set this. I'm also going to go take flash photos, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back with the rest of my makeup on. As always, everything else that's on my face will be listed and linked down below, but I gotta say, I think things look really good. It definitely looks super natural. It gave me nice coverage. I would say, however, though, I don't think that I would build this up to a full coverage. I feel like I would need to put too much on my face. Not necessarily that like it can't get to full coverage, but I'm just happy with this level of coverage. I definitely prefer something more medium, something more natural looking, and I was able to get that with this foundation. If I really wanted something, excuse me, super full coverage, this may not be it. I would probably go for a liquid or something with like just a little bit more pigment and, how many times can I say, coverage in it. But I will say, in photos, I thought it looked really nice. Taking it here, I thought it looked good. You can see there is a little bit of a shine to my skin, so I would say it does have kind of, I don't want to say like a radiant look, but there's definitely quite a sheen to my skin. And then in flash photo, you see that sheen again, but it definitely did not have any flashback. It looks like a really nice, good, still warm color on my face. So I thought that that looked pretty good. But that being said, it's really going to depend on your powder, your concealer, so many other things, unless you're just wearing this foundation, which I wouldn't do definitely for a flash photo. So I thought it looked good. My natural skin can shine through. I really think that you could also wear this as something lighter coverage, so it does have that versatility, but just maybe not to get to that full level. It does blend out really nice. I think it looks really good on the skin, so I will continue to wear this for a few hours and check back with you in some natural light. Hey guys, just doing my midday check-in. It's been quite a few hours actually. I've been on video calls all morning, but I gotta say things look really good. Nothing is oily or feeling cakey. I don't feel like it has oxidized. Everything still looks really, really nice, and I'm super impressed. This is not a first impression. I have been wearing this and testing it out ahead of time, but I do really enjoy the way that this looks. It feels comfortable. And yeah, so far so good. So I'll wear it for a few more hours and check back with you this evening. Hey guys, so it's finally happened. I lost the last clip of this review. In all of my foundation reviews, I think I've done hundreds. I don't think this has ever happened. So I'm sorry. Final thoughts on the foundation. I'm not wearing it today, I'm wearing Shiseido. I really like that foundation. I think it's good. I recommend it. I do feel like I enjoy it with a hydrating primer underneath it. I like the shade match. I do feel like it takes a little work to kind of glide on the skin, but it's not hard to work with by any means. I like the finish. I think that if you wanted it to be truly full coverage, you would have to put too much on your face, so the idea that it goes from light to full is a little, like I would say light to medium, but it is really versatile. It is fragrance free, which I really appreciate. Didn't seem to transfer a lot around my face or anything. Like, I actually checked in really late this day, so the way that it looked when I saw you in natural light was pretty much similar to how it looked in the evening, maybe a little bit shinier, only a couple of hours in between. So my apologies on that. I'm sorry. But yeah, I do really like it, and I still like, I think the ColourPop stick is still maybe my top favorite, but I do really love the Huda Beauty if you are curious about it. So anyways, be sure to enter today's giveaway. I will have it linked down below, and if you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!